Coming up, I'm going to be discussing the difference between knowledge and skill as it relates to my first aid series for the hunter, camper, and outdoorsman. Stick around. Hi, it's the OCD Hunter bringing you tips, tricks, DIY hacks, and other useful ways that my OCD can make your life simpler. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I think it needs to be addressed. When I'm talking about the difference between knowledge and skill, I'm basically speaking about the difference between understanding what needs to be done versus the actual application of being able to accomplish it. Stick with me for a second. Let's say you're in a classroom learning a new computer skill, but once you leave the classroom, you never practice it. Then a year later, they ask you to recreate what you learned. There's probably a chance you could complete the task, but you'd probably have to do some review and you wouldn't be breaking any speed records. Can you now see what I'm talking about, the difference between knowledge and skill? Take that situation and think about it in first aid terms. But now you have to add an entirely new component to that, and that's stress. The stress of the actual event that caused the injury, the stress of the actual injury itself, the stress of if it's you or a loved one that is injured or hurting, and the stress of how time-sensitive the injury is. Retrieving that knowledge and transforming it into the application of actually doing it, or the skill, becomes much harder than the computer scenario. My point is, I'm glad you're watching this video, and I encourage you to take a first aid class in your area. But like a new musician, you need to practice to be proficient. Plus, the more you practice the knowledge that you acquire, the more ingrained into your subconscious it becomes, and the development of muscle memory begins to take place. Your training, that practicing of skills, takes over, and you're able to complete what needs to be done in a timely and calmly manner. You would think that this is common sense, but I see it a lot. Take CPR. The class is taken, the skills are done, the test is taken, and the cert is given. Then, time passes, the skills aren't practiced, and the memory fades. And when they go to recert, they're starting from scratch. If you only get one thing out of this video, don't just get the knowledge of first aid. Get the perishable skills and practice them, because you'll never know when you might have to use them. Stay tuned for future videos. Click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when they're uploaded. I'm the OCD Hunter, and I hope that my continual painstaking practice of changing, fixing, and improving ideas will help you out during any of your endeavors. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comments are always welcome.